Welcome back to this bed we made. Oh, did I forget to switch screens? I guess so. Anyways, I'm kinda waiting for Twitch to pick up on me being live. Maybe it already did and I just didn't get the notification. Yeah. Well, sucks. Shame on you, Twitch. Wow, now that I've already opened it by hand. Thanks. Thanks, very, very helpful. Anyways, I should have just switched to this one to begin with. Hello? Pick the game up. Yep. Anyways, will it show up? No. If I remember correctly, last time I saved, it said something about 61% done. Meaning, we are pretty much done with this game. And I do plan on finishing it, hopefully tonight. What is going on here? So yeah, let us see what she thinks.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Alright. I think we've got everything that was down here. Everything of relevance. You know, I was actually thinking of redoing the windy part to not get her fired. Why is this elevator waiting for me? What the hell? Not creepy at all. Somebody definitely followed us down there. You can't tell me otherwise. Don't you dare watch me while I do this. Okay.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Hold RT and move LS. Okay. Huh? Okay. Hello? Move it. Thank you. Yeah, I totally turned that slowly and carefully. Don't you dare say otherwise.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it. And since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. The illiterate name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. Alright. Anything on the back side? No. Is that it? Is there anything else? Ah, okay. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class. So sweet.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
The postman always rings twice. Is playing at Lou's Theatre tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it, seeing as you like crime stories and murders so much. Nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? On movie tickets, Lou's Theatre, Montreal, Canada. 25 cents? Wow. I want that cheap of a movie ticket as well. Let me go back in time. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today in secret language. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. Can't wait for tonight. Ooh. Well, aren't you shameless? August 11, 1946. Dear Anne, I have just heard Doris Day on the radio. It made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You are always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden, that smell of your shampoo, or when people say the word darling, and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. Darling. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you. Even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the very first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I am scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream. A dream too good to be true. I am afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed. Or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. I love you. Yeah. Aww. So they finally got that picture. December 29th, 1947. Dear Anne, I'm so sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe si vite. Don't judge me on my French, please, thank you. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children. Like any other woman, I think. Well, these past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you, but we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. My love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, Em. Aww. Anything else? Hello? 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 My game is frozen? Oh, there we go. But I should definitely put them back. Oh yeah. Right, that was the first one. This one, right? No. I can't look at that. Can't further look at that either. No. This one? Ah.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
Anything else? No, doesn't seem to be the case. Other side? No. Oh, yes.
A cat named Greta. G-R.
Chris. Okay, where do I use that though? What do I unlock with that? Put back letters. Close. Okay. I should probably put back the key now, right? I definitely did not open this box without permission. Mm-mm. How dare you accuse me of that? Oh, wow. G. Okay. Hello? Ah. Is that... R. Chris. There we go.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Of course. Didn't I say so? Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget? You know, I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during this journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? What was I? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theatre, our trip to Quebec City. Hi, Xerox! Alright, get some rest. I should do so as well, but I will probably stay up pretty late to finish the story. Although, let's give it like 3 hours, I hope. But have a great evening and get some rest. Good night to you. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter. The letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written those words. Then, I waited in vain for your answer, and had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years, I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I'm happy to see you accomplished your dream of becoming a writer. So sincèrement. Hey. Good. Derek left. I would have probably scared him off with my very poor French. March.
Anne, murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
March 25th, 1956. Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I am happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there's some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. We were Lana Turner, and you were Lana, whatever, Turner, and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you are able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. Très sincèrement, A. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class? I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Wait a second, can I know? Oh, I can. In this
So
case.
the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret. That feels really special.
Okay. Nothing here. Ah. Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. It really feels like strange to read letters between two people. I don't know. And they actually feel more real than some of the other letters I've read in games. Sure, they're sappy and all that, but I guess that is to be expected. Thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy. And they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Oh. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and wrote into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles. Some place where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. Yes, I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell? To recognize you on the streets? To recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
I left the house. I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet, why can't I ask staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done? I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I've registered under the name Beaumont. That is so sad.
After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Oops. Dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. Didn't really like the first one, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I had never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. Oh. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I am a very patient and resourceful man and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you. So he stalked her because he was a fan of her novels. That is straight up creepy.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
It is still not in your right to just stalk someone. Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know, I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamed of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
Oh. Oh, okay, okay. I have an idea. I don't like it. I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago, before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novel. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much, he could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you. Okay.
Oh, Lindsay's a man. Yeah, I guess it was presumptuous of me to think otherwise.
Well, I did the same thing. I didn't even know that Lindsay could also be used for men. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. We looked at those, right? Yeah. Okay. Then let's leave this.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
I wonder what's inside.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Is it really?
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
So?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah.
True, true.
What about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
Well, he was a fan of Marcella and she hired him. Marcella hired him.
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What did she hire him for? To investigate her own affair?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter he was replying to.
And why did he have those pictures of you anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
True that. Oh, and who are you?
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge
Is that an
accepted.
invitation?
Come see me when your shift ends, alright? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort's here.
I know, but
Okay.
isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Okay, I think I cleaned up everything, but let's check one last time. Oh, we should definitely close this. I wasn't here. Never was I here. And that looks alright. That can stay here. But I wonder where's the cruise that lay here. And who left the food behind. Does that mean... Oh yeah, there was this fight because of an affair, so... Was he waiting for his wife to come back? Okay. That should be all, I hope. Who caught the elevator? Well. Well. For a moment there, I thought it was our hotel manager. Sophie, stop touching anything. No.
Mr. Cruz?
Yep. Sophie, do you see all that blood?
Mr. Cruz. Oh God. Oh God. What happened? Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
10,000.
Marcella? Okay, let's not jump to conclusions.
Mm-mm. There's nothing here. Why can I go into selection mode? Okay. That was just about Masala. Alright. This one.
Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Dear Mr. Cruz, thank you for reporting that guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information. Regard of that guest's behavior. As I am sure you will understand, we are very concerned with our guest's privacy, and our staff prides itself on its discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc, hotel manager. Okay, that's all I can look at right now. Exit. Should I follow the blood? Should I look at him more? I guess we'll follow the blood then.
I have to get the power back on.
That was over here. It do be pretty light out though. Screwdriver.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier.
Pointier, she says.
I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Close. What kind of point are we talking about? Yeah. Can't we just, you know, pick up this ashtray and bash that thing in? Shovel? No? Anything I can pick up? Hello? What about you? Also no.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier.
Do I have something on my cart? Maybe? I think so.
Being invisible has always come easy to me. Maybe too easy. Everything must disappear. Makes us sound like magicians. Telling apart the treasure from the trash can be tricky sometimes.
Okay, that's it. Read partial. Partial. Yeah, nothing else. Sad. Where to next? Where can I find a pointy tool? The yo-yo. Definitely the yo-yo. But no, I can't go downstairs. I'd have to move the body, which we should not do right now. Don't think there was anything in the rooms, was there? Okay. I guess we'll follow the blood anyway. Since we have nothing else to do. Where? Nice pick. I guess we'll get something.
These look like Marcella's pearls. What
Oh,
happened
dear.
here? Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box.
What's this? Cigarettes. AB.
A.B. and Beaumont.
Anything else? I don't want to step in it. Hmm? No, no, no. Did I step in it? No. Why are there handprints, though? Hmm. Guess I'll leave that for now. Oh, I think I left some footprint. Did I? Not sure. Why can't I run? Ah. I forgot in this game you can't run. I was thinking of a different game that I played earlier. Ice Pick. Let's go.
That worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back.
Inspect.
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now.
If there's a power outage
You know
and
we'll have to make do.
I'm busy preventing another part of this hotel from collapsing, here's what to do. Check fuse box, plan for required amperage of each socket. Remove all blown fuses from socket. Tip: blown fuses are usually blackened. Screw in new fuses in socket. Make sure amperage is correct. Flick big lever to restore power. Eugene. 15, 25, 30, 20, 15, 20, 25, 30. Remove. So 15. Type A. Okay, I need a type A fuse. Are you a type A fuse?
Yes, this is what I need.
Are you sure it's the right one? I pick all of them up. Make sure that I can place the right one. Place type A. Yeah. Go for it. Hello? Ah. That should be alright. 30, 30, 20, 20 here. Alright.
No power. I think I need to change all of the blown fuses.
I don't see any other blackened fuses. Oh, the type S. Okay. And that is type G, I guess. Yeah. Alright. Look at me go. Got power. Mature electrician. One way of looking at it. I love how she's just so nonchalantly like, yep, okay, we have a dead body here. Gonna figure out who did all this. Alright, let's put the ice pick back. We don't want to have the murder weapon with us. Can I pick it up now? Eeeh.
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
Okay, Montreal's much bigger than I had expected. Big cities always make me feel lonely, and that feeling was only exacerbated this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I bought an English-French dictionary at the train station. I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area. Thank God. The hotel's nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever. Wishing Lindsay was here with me, helping Marcella out these past weeks had been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. I'd hoped the pain would have gone by now. I'll probably need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight.
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out of the hotel, but sidewalks were so packed with people that I started having a panic attack. I tried taking a cab, and that's when I realized I was all out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I had anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn my victory medal instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet it also felt strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. To fight boredom until Marcel and Hector's return, I started looking at the hotel staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seemed like nice people. I wish I had found the courage to join their conversation. When you look at people all day and they never look back, you start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the 5th floor, seems to share my interest for other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her.
Paul was hiding out right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
The person who was sneaking out of 507? Isn't that Anne? Well, who's sneaking out of their room every night? The question has been driving me crazy since it's Marcella who goes to Anne's room, right? The question has been driving me crazy since the first night at the hotel. So tonight I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera is at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours. I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for Miltone tonight. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time I let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45? So Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
I woke around 9:30 a.m. and realized I had fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently, she told Hector she didn't love him anymore, and he's now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday evening and accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507, I've learned her name is Anne, has just said she might have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should.
Looks like Paul had to stop writing in a hurry. What happened? I was listening to the radio at the time. Did the music drown out the noise?
Okay, anything else? No. Oh, was the camera here before? Hello. Can I get to whatever's lying in the back there? Without stepping in the blood? Well, I could, most definitely, if I wasn't controlling a character in the game. Damn it. If only this point wasn't stuck on this. Yeah? Look at me go. Perfection.
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
Dear Paul, I am sorry to hear you are in such a dire situation. You seem to possess a lot of useful skills, and it's a shame employers cannot see past your medical history. But don't despair. I have been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I was still able to collect a substantial sum of money over the years now. Now I would like to use that money to hire you. I am getting tired of romance novels and am thinking of branching out into crime fiction. As a sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town and take notes of my comings and goings. I'm aware this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe you would be a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would, of course, be the first to read the manuscript once it's finished. Sincerely, M.
Paul really got into his role.
Dear Paul, I hope spying on me isn't proving too exhausting. You've really inspired me so far, and I already have tons of ideas. The trench coats you bought were a nice touch. You look straight out of a film noir. I also noticed you started smoking. It's probably another way for you to get into character, but maybe that's pushing it a little too far? You know best, of course, but don't pick up drinking next. At this rate, I should be able to start writing in 2 or 3 weeks. Thanks again for your help.
He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Paul, why did you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I do not require your services anymore. I am starting to worry you are taking your role a bit too seriously. You are not a real detective. You have to let go. Oh. Okay. No, I stepped on it. I stepped on it. Oh. Am I leaving bloody footprints? Damn it! Can I clean this up? Please tell me I can clean this up. I want to clean this up.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
Shouldn't have read that. Maybe I should have saved beforehand. I guess we're fucked now. Yeah, right. We checked this one already. Anything in here? Uh, ooh. Should I? I could go back. If load. Load. What time is it right now? Did I take this long to read everything? Let me load this real quick. Okay, did I step on it? No. Did I read this though? Da, 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 da. Lose teddy bear. 509. 507. Basement, 5th floor. Paul's notebook. Okay, we read it. That's good. Then I'm gonna ignore. What's written over there? Put that back. Yeah. Okay. We're fine. Nothing ever happened. Doo, doo, doo. Ah. Oops.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Well, maybe we should open this door. Just I broke the game. Shoot. I broke the game. No. I broke the game. Well, let's check real quick to make sure that we cleaned everything. Oh, so we're blaming everything on Paul? Just realized. Looking alright. Hmm. Yep. Looking good. Still kind of weirded out that there are ashtrays everywhere. I just did my job. Alright, yeah, I just went through this. This should be fine. Wait, come on. Close that. Yeah. Fine, fine, fine. Yeah, I decided to leave the champagne for the next guest. I'm such a nice maid, I know. It's an unopened bottle, so it's fine. Okay, final one. Mm-hmm. looking good. Those spots on the carpet do annoy me though. I can't clean them off. Alright, can I step on you, my friend? How do I get in here? Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Beth, darling. Beth. Beth. I need you. Why is there power outage here as well? Beth?
Beth? Where is everyone?
Hello?
Phone.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby. But the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now, I just have to wait for the police.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector,
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
you don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint. Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
Kinda, yeah. There were the pearls. So there definitely was a struggle between those. Yeah, let's say yes.
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
Wait, so you touched the body? The dead body?
I mean, yes. Kind of.
So
Kind of weird that there are no
one,
stairs.
Stumbling upon a dead body. Do not touch. It could really get you in trouble. So, what did you find?
There was this letter that made it sound like Marcella would get a lot of money from her husband's death.
Throw the affair into the mix and you get a pretty good motive.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm probably going to hell for saying this. Who am I kidding? I'm going to hell anyway. But I can't really blame her if she did it.
Hmm. It was Mr. Cruz, right? Mr. Cruz wasn't the abusive husband. He was the okay-ish one. So, in that case, no, I don't understand. Sure, getting to divorce, leaving your husband, your spouse behind because of your real love interest, definitely will lead to a fight, but it doesn't need to end in murder. With the abusive husband, I would definitely not mind him dead. But, what do you mean?
I'm not sure I'm following. You can't blame her for murder.
I'm not excusing it. I'm not. Just... women like Anne and Marcella have so few options. It's like the world is designed to keep them apart.
Beth.
Oh, you know. You know. That photographer I've told you about, Ziva Rivers. She was more than a gal pal. We were together for a while, and I was so in love. It was like a fire rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last, but while it lasted, I was the happiest I've ever been. And if something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her. Maybe... well, maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
Me too.
Yeah. I'd like that too.
That's... that's great. The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, we should be honest here, right? We had to move the body, so we did touch it. Did they have fingerprint taking technology back in the day? I don't think so, right?
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations,
Ah.
so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
Oh, we should have kept the ice pick, huh?
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
No.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
Good. You wouldn't believe how many idiot witnesses accidentally compromised the evidence. Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
Ooh. It was an assumption.
I just assumed. What with all the blood. It just didn't look like an accident, you know?
I see. Would you say you're an observant person, Miss Roy?
I think I would, yes.
Good. Then maybe you can help me fill in a few details about this case.
I'll do my best.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
Ooh. Should we be honest here? I think we actually went down the wrong path. Apparently I missed something. I should have opened one of the saves. Well, oh, I don't want to... I don't want to blame the girls, but I don't want to blame Paul either. Okay.
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Really? That's odd, because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room. And let's just say that loving, caring wife are not the first words that would come to mind.
Oh?
She's a lesbian, involved in some sordid affair with the guest from room 507, Mrs. Beaumont. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, you know, intimate.
No, I haven't.
How should
And did
she?
you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
No. Take a stand against what? Eh? Take a stand for what? Deny? Eh. Deny.
No, I didn't hear any of that. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
No, I'm sure you are. But we're not quite done yet, Miss Roy. We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
I don't know anything about him either.
I don't know much. Only that he seems nice.
Nice. I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh?
We found out that Mr. Spade is fresh out of a madhouse. When we called the place, they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but...
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
No.
No, I didn't.
All right then.
Can I leave now?
Yes, you can. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Roy. We'll be in touch if we have any more questions.
What does he expect her to see? To have seen? Okay, we probably got the bad ending. That's fine. You know what?
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. The atmosphere is so different in here. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I suppose it's about the
I
murder.
would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. I had planned to give this month's Employee of the Month title to Wendy, but since she's no longer with us, I'm thinking of giving it to you instead.
Really?
You should know it comes with the responsibility of being a glowing example for other staff members to follow. Is this something you believe you can do?
Ooh. Can I? Do I want to work for this asshole? No.
An example? Me? No, I don't think I can.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I've heard this month's reward from Weston's will be quite nice. Well, I'm sure one of your colleagues will be more than happy to have it. That'll be all.
Hey,
Hey.
what a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
He offered me the Employee of the Month title.
Good for you, Bean! A shame I won't get to be there when you receive your reward.
Actually, I told him I didn't want it.
You did not.
I did. The reward would have been nice, but it's not worth selling my soul to the devil.
You're quite right about that.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
Well, what's next?
So, what's next for you?
I think I'm done working under Bernard's or Linda's. Maybe it's time I become my own Bernard. Minus the fascism, of course. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar, instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Can I kiss you?
Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
That was...
I know.
I'm gonna lie,
I've
like,
been thinking about Anna and Marcella a lot.
That's
Should
true.
I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere, and it will get here eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
I really hope that's true.
It will be.
oh, we being watched from outside? Yeah, alright. But, you know what? I want to see the good ending. Since I would think this was the bad one. La Gisette, the Northern Voice, the Montreal. 3 conspirators charged in Clarington Hotel murder case. Lindsay Franklin. I'm sorry, you too. I'm sorry, Michael. Why are we still working here? I thought we quit. No. Okay, I do want to go back and play through the good ending. I'm gonna open up a guide and look at what I've missed to get it. Gonna make this real quick. Go by faster, but I'm gonna give my thoughts here already, I guess. It was a cute game. Oh, cute. It was an interesting game, and it was nice to play from an outsider's perspective looking at it. Oh, sorry. From an outsider's perspective looking into the lives of multiple people, but 2 specifically. Okay, load. This one should be fine. And that was that was the reload, right? Yeah. Apparently we have to open the safe of 509.
No combination, no entry.
Do we have a hint for that? I'm sorry, please forgive me. Did I miss a note telling me at the safe combination? It is 16. Hmm. 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 Oy, oy, oy. Oh, did I look at this? Oh yeah, that was that. Okay. I think. 1 second. Letters on in the case on the bed. Secret notes on the table. That's probably those. Throw away. Throw away. The letters in the case. All of them? Oh yeah. Of course. But what is the hint for the combination? This oil. Oh no, don't throw it away. Close. Hmm. What am I missing? Where's the stupid hint towards how to open the safe? Oh, cruise. Insurance agent. Ah, okay. So he insured himself on his own.
No
company?
combination, no entry.
Oh, I got the hint be? Head into room 509 and correct the combination to the safe. Again, everything we've learned so far across the documents gathered with more real. But I don't even get the chance to put in my code. Has to be somewhere. In this room, right? Unless I threw it away already, but... that would be strange. Now, wouldn't it? What was this again? Your mother. It has to be in here then. Maybe... You? No. I guess we have to go through all those. Yay. Anything? No. I don't know. I'm way too lazy. Well, okay, I normally stay in a hotel for max a week, maybe two. So, I guess it's understandable, but I normally would never just move my stuff into the drawers and cupboards and whatnot from a hotel. Just leave it in my suitcase and that's that. Gets the stuff done. How am I supposed to be able to open this? Stupid safe. Oh. Hi. Hello. There we
How
go.
did this end up here?
23, 40 something.
Not much use without the rest of the code. Unless those numbers I found in the laundry room, could they be part of the same combination?
And why is it bloody? Who put this back? Second. 23, 42, 16. Oh. You ruined my life, you fucking moron. I lost my house, my family, everything, and now you refuse to pay the money you owe me? For years I gave you my hard-earned money. It was all for nothing. I hope you and the All-American burn in hell. S.W. Woman and 3 children killed in house fire. The Williams house, located on 32nd Street, is a total loss. 4 members of a family died in a residential fire last night. According to police and firefighters, flames were seen coming from the 2-story house by a neighbor at around 3 a.m. It took firefighters about 1 hour to extinguish the blaze. The bodies of a woman and 3 children were found in the house. Police identified the victims as Meredith Williams, 32, and her children Thomas, 12, David, 9, and Sarah, 6. Samuel Williams, the husband, managed to escape the house unharmed. How did you get out of there if your whole family died? Wow, what
Bodies
an
of a woman
asshole.
and 3 children. 3 children.
Yes, dead. Oh. Close. Okay. So we get rid of all the hints that any of them are quote-unquote deviants. Just to make sure. Did I close the door? Yeah. 509 is clear. Yeah. Okay. The diary. Throw it away. A note in the back pocket on the corpse.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
What was that again? We are blaming everything on Paul, but wouldn't it make more sense to blame it on the guest in 504? Okay, I guess that would be harder to do. Okay. Now we go down. And interact a bit with the staff at the reception as well. Can I skip this? Oops, resume.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ground floor. Right. Get back to reception.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Okay. What do we have here?
So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan?
No way.
Is this the brochure Beth was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne? The West Coast. That's about as far from Montreal as you can get without crossing an ocean.
Throw away. And the letter. This one. What? To all reception staff, discard previous instructions. Our prestigious guest has expressed the desire to meet the guest from room 505. I cannot fathom what such an illustrious man wants from such a freak, but if you see him, please direct him towards my office. Thank you. This one? Oh. Getting rid of it. Is that it? Seems to be the case. Alright. Time to meet Beth once again. Kind of annoying that I can't skip this. Now that I've seen it.
Oh, hey you! Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector,
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
you don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint.
Ooh. Hold it.
Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
Well, it doesn't really matter what I choose here, does it? I think so, yes.
I found something
Still
on Hector
think
that
so.
would point to that. Yes.
Wait, so you touched the body? The dead body?
I didn't... I mean... Yes. Kind of.
Sophie? Rule number 1 when stumbling upon a dead body. Do not touch. It could really get you in trouble.
Still agree
So,
with you, Beth.
What did you find?
There was this letter that made it sound like Marcella would get a lot of money from her husband's death.
Ugh. Throw the affair into the mix and you get a pretty good motive.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm probably going to hell for saying this. Who am I kidding? I'm going to hell anyway. But I can't really blame her if she did it.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Not being able to be with the person you love must be so heartbreaking. I can understand wanting to find a way to escape.
You can?
I mean, I can't excuse murder, but I understand.
I'm glad you do. You know, that photographer I've told you about, Ziva Rivers? She was more than a gal pal. We were together for a while, and I was so in love. It was like a fire rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last. But while it lasted, I was the happiest I've ever been. And if something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her. Maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
Same. We're gonna stick to
Yeah.
that answer.
I'd like that too.
That's... That's great. The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
hope I didn't miss anything else.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 5. I thought maybe it...
Why was...
I'm sorry.
You...
Well...
Really?
Oh, the stair...
Ah, so, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
I used an ice pick.
No, I didn't. But I thought,
What did you...
there was...
Did you...
No.
No.
Nothing.
Good. What did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator?
Could you stop moving so I can skip
No, I'm
the
afraid I
text
don't.
that I already
You
know?
said there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
Mr. Cruz received some death
Well,
threats.
I know about Mr. Cruz's angry customer. The one who sent him death threats.
Oh, yes, we found those. But the customer in question lives back in Texas, so there's no way he could have killed Mr. Cruz.
Actually, I think he may be staying at the hotel.
Have you encountered him?
No. In room 504, there's a guest who seems to be traveling alone. Yet, he has these 3 teddy bears in his room. Mr. Cruz's customer lost his 3 children in a fire, and these bears are slightly burnt. So...
An interesting deduction. I'll look into that.
Please do.
But how do you even know about the death threats?
Mr. Cruz told me.
Mr. Cruz told me the other day.
Was he in the habit of talking about his personal life with hotel mates?
I really can't say what his habits were, but he seemed to like me.
Then maybe you'll be able to answer 1 or 2 of my questions.
I'll do my best.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcela Cruz. Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
Oh, no. It should be fine, right? They wouldn't be snooping in 507 for nothing. I just realized that I left the letters in the box. I don't know anything.
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Really? That's odd, because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room. And let's just say that loving, caring wife are not the first words that would come to mind.
No, what did I miss?
She's a lesbian, involved in some sordid affair with the guest from room 507, Mrs. Beaumont.
You're kidding
Have you ever
me.
witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
No.
No, I didn't hear any of that. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
No, I'm sure you are. But we're not quite done yet, Miss Roy. We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a... What can you tell me about?
Don't know anything.
I don't know much, only that...
Nice.
Oh?
We found when we... Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he
Why
seem
can I
obsessed with Mrs.
skip
Cruz?
sometimes,
A little,
but not
maybe, but-
other
Obsessed
times?
enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
No.
No, I didn't.
All right.
Can I...
Yes, we'll be in...
I didn't get the ending either. Oh, come on. I don't want to play through this again.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job, but other...
Okay. Go to my menu. Yes. Confirm. Or should I let it play out? And see if they still... Well, I would think the accusation of them being lesbians... Sorry. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look up what I have to throw away in detail. Maybe there's just a guide with all the this needs to be thrown away. This bit we made. What needs to be thrown away? Room by room? Whatever. Hi, Michaela. How you doing? Okay. Checked all. Yeah, pretty much. I'm thinking about going through it again, looking for what I missed. What I have to throw away. Because I didn't get the best ending yet. It was nice, yeah. It's a bit short for the price. I don't know, what did I pay for it? I think I bought it on sale for 15. For that, I would say it's okay. Since I spent like 9 hours in this. Still. I know 6. Now I'm just trying to figure out what I've missed. Okay. Oh, I totally left this open. Ah, no. Perfect.
The bodies of a woman and 3 children. 3 children.
Do we get the animation? No. Good. And we had that already. Good. Close. So if you don't want to get spoiled on the good ending. Okay, letters in the case, secret notes on the table. Got that. Right? Threw those away. Yeah. And those are gone here as well. Just to be sure. Yeah. Close. No, as I said, I'm not really... Yeah, no, well. But what's the scandal? Tell me. Let's have a similar thing. All right. Yeah, I'm currently just looking at for what I've missed. Guess I should. I can't throw them away. Should probably throw away those letters for sure, though. Yeah. This will get thrown away, just so they don't get accused of being lesbians again. Well, they are, but we don't want to have them accused of murder, now do we? With this, throw away. That's fine, let's stay. Okay, the rest can go back. And close. What else do we have? Those are fine. Those can stay. We have here. Let us throw this one away as well. What do we have here? Michael's withdrawal. Okay, that's fine. This is a collaboration with a famous streamer. American. First 2 hours of Yakuza 8, they officially available on YouTube, and they basically chose this guy who had no idea what playing. Okay, yeah. You should definitely choose someone that can represent your game better, if that's the case. Or choose someone that already has played different Yakuza games beforehand. That sucks. So sad. Let's throw this away as well. Just making sure. Okay. 507 clear. "505 should be fine." Oh no. That sucks for the dude as well. Okay, let's clear out his
Is
pocket
there
again.
anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Hi, Erika. Okay. Now, I hope I didn't miss anything. How you doing, Erika? But seriously, the poor dude. We have everything closed. Everything thrown away, I hope. Just to make sure. Gonna go... Oh, I forgot to throw this away. Didn't I throw this away already? I could have sworn I threw it away. Okay. Now. Good thing I checked. Tired. And a bit sad that the ending was actually shorter than I thought it would be. Okay, now I can't skip this.
I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
I'm watching this
I'm so
for the
sorry.
third time. I'm so tired of it. Slightly, yeah, definitely. And I forgot my mop, so I can't clean it up. I'm so sorry. I'm not a good maid.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Movements of the characters are so awkward, though. I know it's a small indie team, so I shouldn't be judgmental, but it feels so
Is
strange.
this the brochure Beth was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne? The West Coast. That's about as far from Montreal as you can get without crossing an ocean. So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan?
That as well, yeah. Oh, there's a second
Bernard
page?
really wants Paul out of the hotel.
Didn't even notice. Okay, to all reception staff, I have heard more reports on the guest from 505 and his strange behavior, following people around, spying on guests, etc. As you are all aware, we have a very prestigious guest in room 602, and I would hate for his stay at our distinguished establishment to be tarnished because of some other undesirable guests. Inform the guest in 505 that he must vacate his room as soon as possible. Invent an excuse if you have to. Also, note that from now on, our if you can pay, you can stay policy no longer applies. Guests who do not fit the hotel's new elevated standards should be denied a room. Thank you, Bernard Leduc, hotel manager. Seriously,
Okay,
this dude
I can see how this could make Paul
sucks
look
so hard.
bad. But it's obvious Bernard cares more about the hotel's reputation than the guests' well-being.
No, for sure.
Now, I just have to wait for the police.
Canada. At least it's playing in Canada, so I'm gonna guess that it's a Canadian game. Or Canadian production. Hey, Beth.
Oh,
Once
hey
more.
you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
Some models got more love than others.
Hector.
Oh, you did?
Bernard
was the bloke up to?
seriously
Don't
got the
I found his
short stay.
body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint. Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
You know what? I kind of want to say no this time around. I've said yes twice. But let's say no.
What about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting. I also found a letter from one of Hector's customers. He seemed really angry. I guess it could be him as well.
The cops will want to talk to you. Know what you've seen. You need to be careful about what you tell them. If word of Anne and Marcella's affair gets out, they may put a label on them that will really hurt them. It might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
I
I
understand.
think I know what you mean. It's easier to put the blame on people who are different from you, even if you're wrong.
I'm glad you can see that. It makes the world a little safer to have people like you in it. You know, I was barely 20 when I was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At a bar called the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then. I know Anne was caught at least once too.
Wait, you know her?
No, I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times.
Rain
Marcella
can be nice.
They're
I just don't like it when I'm outside
just
and it's,
like me.
it's the cold rain.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now
Summer
you can
rain can be
understand
nice.
why I care so much about you.
I don't know if I would say I
don't know
like
if I'm
rain
feeling
in
inspired
general.
by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an
I'm
actual
neutral on
murder.
it.
But, I'd really like
It
for
has a
us to
nice
be
sound
more
to
than
it, though.
just friends, Sophie.
Once again, Beth, me too.
I'd like that too.
That's... That's great. The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No, it's a snowstorm
No,
going on.
I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
He was
Well,
blocking the door.
Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So...
You know, the setup is a bit like they are stuck in this hotel thanks to a snowstorm. Nobody's really able to leave or come home. But makes this whole thing all the more strange since apparently our murder got away. That murderer. Without Sophie noticing him. And since yeah, there are kind of a few plot holes here. The murderer couldn't have fled down the stairs since she already said that that because of construction the stairs are blocked. So he had to have used the elevator. Mr. Cruz, as you could see from the blood splatters, he crawled from the ice machine to the elevator door. There's no way in hell that he would be able to open up the elevator and get himself stuck in the elevator. So how the hell did the murderer escape from there? He sure as hell didn't pull the elevator and get Mr. Cruz stuck there and then, I don't know, left through the what's it called? Whatever. Went through the hole in the English words in the ceiling of the elevator. Yeah, I know her. They're actually, since we haven't really gotten to the ending for the 3rd time yet, there are actually theories going on that it's kind of like the Orient Express, where everybody involved is kind of responsible for this murder. Just a theory, because apparently you don't really get definitive answer.
What did you do after that?
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
Use an ice pick.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
No, nothing.
No, nothing.
Good. You wouldn't believe how many idiot witnesses accidentally compromised the evidence. Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where
Maybe.
I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
The death threats.
Well, I know about Mr. Cruz's angry customer. The one who sent him death threats.
Oh, yes, we found those. But the customer in question lives back in Texas, so there's no way he could have killed Mr. Cruz.
Actually, I think he may be staying at the hotel.
Have you encountered him?
No. In room 504, there's a guest who seems to be traveling alone. Yet, he has these 3 teddy bears in his room. Mr. Cruz's customer lost his 3 children in a fire, and these bears are slightly burnt. So...
An interesting deduction. I'll look into that. But how do you even know about the death threats?
Mr. Cruz told me, of course. I totally talked to him at all.
Mr. Cruz told me the other day.
Was he in the habit of talking about his personal life with hotel mates?
I really can't say what his habits were, but he seemed to like me.
Then maybe you'll be able to answer 1 or 2 of my questions.
I'll do my best.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcela Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
Please tell me that I didn't forget anything else.
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
That's not much to go on now, is it?
I'm sorry.
Let's try something else now. We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
I don't know anything.
I don't know much. Only that he seems nice.
Nice. I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh?
We found out that Mr. Spade is fresh out of a madhouse. When we called the place, they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed
Okay,
with Mrs.
I
Cruz?
think I
A
should have
little,
gotten
maybe,
rid
but-
Obsessed
of
enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing
the
like that.
discharge
We all
letter.
have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
No.
No, I didn't.
All right then.
Can I leave now?
Yes, you can. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Roy. We'll be in touch if we have any more questions.
Please tell me we got rid of Bernard. Please.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone.
No.
That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough.
I don't want to play through this again and get rid of the
before the hotel reopens.
next.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No.
Because I can't really skip
hope
through
you're
any
luckier than I am.
dialogue. It's kind of
Come join
annoying
me
to
when
go
he's
back
done
and
with you, all
forth.
right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Gonna live with it now. I just really don't want to go through this again.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in.
I can
I
skip
suppose you know why you're
dialogue
here?
sometimes, but not all the times. At the murder.
I would guess it has something to do with...
There's no
the
skip
murder?
button,
Well-
sadly.
You'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals
I
to
looked
be
it up,
comfortable booking
but
a few nights here and
They
committing such a
basically
horrid
just
act?
said you can throw
Things
away
need to change.
everything in
This
those
means
rooms, blah blah.
elevating our standards
But
to the
I
highest
didn't
possible level,
think
and it starts with the people working here.
I didn't remember that
It starts with you.
there was this letter about him
Yes.
being
From what I've heard,
discharged from
you've
a
been quite the exemplary
mental
maid lately.
hospital.
Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously,
Mental
sir.
health. Wow.
As you should. I had planned to give this month's Employee of the Month title to Wendy, but since she's no longer with us, I'm thinking of giving it to you instead.
Really?
You should know it comes with the responsibility of being a glowing example for other staff members to follow. Is this something you believe you can do?
Still don't want to work with you, asshole. You know what? I'm gonna take it.
Would it come with a reward?
I see you're a pragmatist. Yes, it would.
Okay. Then I'll do it.
Good. I expect you to be here on Monday, first thing in the morning. There's a lot of work to be done before the reopening. That'll be all.
Hey,
Hey.
what a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
He offered me the Employee of the Month title.
Good for you, Bean! A shame I won't get to be there when you receive your reward.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault.
I know, but it's so unfair that I get rewarded while you lose your job.
Don't feel bad about it. You deserve it more than I do.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost
Because
my
you're
cool a
supposed
little.
to
A little?
I told
enjoy
him I was one
everything.
of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
So
Next.
what's next for you?
I think I'm done working under
You know,
Bernard's or Linda's. Maybe it's time I
there
become
is
my own Bernard.
the
Minus the
thing that
fascism,
I
of
could go
course.
through this game again with a different
I could see myself
friend
owning my own
to help
establishment,
me.
one that caters
Andrew?
to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company
But-
of people, just not, you know.
I don't know, it
stuck-up
doesn't really have a
entitled
replay value.
clientele of this
I had it with
prestigious
Erica
level.
a couple days
But
ago.
Maybe if if I were
that these
behind
types
the
of
counter
mystery games don't really have a
say,
replay
bar
value for me, at
instead of
least.
a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect
Because
for it.
reasons.
You're the most charming
You have
person
to.
I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too. Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
That was...
I know.
I've been thinking about Anne and Marcella a lot.
Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere. And it will get here, eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
I really hope that's true.
It will be.
It's Gesundheit. So, it was stolen again. From English-speaking psychiatric patient charged in Clairton Hotel murder case. Oh, how dare you! I'm so sorry, Paul. I want to give him the chance to finally at least visit Lindsay's grave. It's half bad. There isn't really a good ending, I would say. Okay, I didn't get the real culprit question mark ending, so achievement. This ending song is so goddamn loud. So it's still one of the better endings. Yay! I got a vacuum. Totally needed that. Ah! I want to get the real culprit achievement, so I guess I could rush through the game a bit with Andrew just to have a different partner, to have something different. I have to throw away one more document and then I should be fine. Oh, no, I'm missing a couple more. Look it up, 1 second. Give with me Steam real quick. Let's see, story page. Ah, could have done that differently. Oh well, don't need that right now. Got 19 out of 33. Let's see. Hmm. Okay. Apparently, I could have gotten my acolyte, so Beth or Andrew, fired by messing up while talking to Bernard. I wouldn't know when that was. The bookworm chose Andrew as your acolyte. Hmm. Ah. I guess. But that would still at least take 2 hours. I don't want to stay until midnight again. Just because of the cutscenes, not because the game is super hard to go through quickly. Probably, but I would need to install it first. How do I find that again? Community? Oh. Somebody is pissed. $25 for 3 hours. You guys overestimate yourselves. Yeah, definitely get it on sale, really. It is a very short game. It's $24.50 for me.
Mr. Spade,
Sophie? What's going on?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and snoop through our guest stuff.
Sneaky. And
I feel bad for him, but since somebody voted for what's it called again? Sorry, I just got distracted by the sounds. Where is it? Come on, I know that I have it downloaded somewhere. The Centennial Case of Shijima story would be next on my list to play. It got a vote, so I don't know. How long is the playtime for that one? I wonder. The Centennial Case. Playtime. 13 and a half. Roughly 15 hours. Yeah, it's doable. It was on the community page on YouTube. You're welcome to vote as well. But yeah, it was more so because I was undecided, and then I was like, all right, this bed we made is a very short one. Ah, come on. I'm gonna go through it one last time and get Paul acquitted. T T T T T T T. Where is it? There. I want to see all the endings. Good boy. You did well. Okay. Load. I'm not gonna start from the beginning again, so. Where do we start here? Okay, where are we at? 502. For sure. Okay, we got rid of this. Yes, now. Let's clear out 505. Get rid of his notes for his medication. This again. Throw away. That was... yeah. Throw away. Close. Throw this away. Okay. I guess we should get... oh no. Door is weird, but should be fine. Ah, then again, there is this note here that would definitely hint at him being the culprit, but I can't get it without stepping in the blood. This one. I hope it's irrelevant. Okay. No, I would have to go through from the beginning. If you are in the first section, so to speak, in the tutorial section, I would have to go through the game again. So, I definitely won't get all achievements for it, but that's fine. I'm missing some minor ones. One I would love to get because I would get Linda booted, and Linda is an asshole, so would be nice. But yeah. Yeah, let's be safe and throw away all the notes I can. Well, throw. Mm-hmm. Definitely looks sane. Throw it away. Okay. Now. There shouldn't be anything hinting to any deviant ways, I hope. No. Yeah. Alright. Close. Right, my poor friend. Oh no, 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 no! Shoot, 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 shoot! Shoot! Stop! Stop, 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 stop. I forgot to get rid. Saved 21 minutes ago? No. Oh yeah. Okay. He really has tiny hands though. Oh, I got rid of it already. Didn't need to stop myself. Damn it. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's throw away the book as well. And this one. All right. Now. Just to be sure. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry for myself as well. I don't want to watch this yet again. It is so annoying.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
It's not getting picked up, sad.
Where are you?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Mashing the A button because sometimes, at least, I can skip some of the dialogue.
1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
But it's kind of weird. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Okay, look at it.
Is this the brochure Beth
Throw
was
away.
talking about? The one that came in the
Look
mail
at
for
it.
Sal Ann and Marcel
Throw away.
are planning to run off together.
Look.
Was what
Next
happened
page.
Bernard really wants. Okay, I can see how this could make Paul look bad. But it's obvious Bernard cares more about the hotel's reputation than the guests' well-being.
Maybe I don't, but I don't think so. It's not like you can really skip
timing,
dialogue.
right?
You can just
I'm thinking if we're
make it
lucky,
go by
Bernard will let
faster.
us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean. You're
It
not scared of the
never
dark,
works
are
when
you?
the characters are moving around in some way,
everything
shape,
okay?
or form. So
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did?
as long as there's
What was the
no
bloke up to?
movement going
Don't
on,
understand. I found
you can
his
skip.
body. He's
If
dead, Beth.
there is no movement,
Sit down, okay? You look like
if there is movement, there's no way you can skip, and if there is no movement, there is a possibility that I can show it to you in the police
Have you called the police? What? You
interrogation
do you
there.
think
See,
it could
I
have
could
been
skip
Anna and Marcella?
some of it. I go for no again. Let's go with no.
What about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting. I also found a letter.
The cop, if it might.
I think
Yeah.
I know what it's.
I'm glad. You know, I was barely 20 when I was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At a bar called the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then. I know Anne was caught at least once too.
Wait, you know her?
No, I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're just like me.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about.
Yeah.
The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah.
You got this. Almost done. It's almost here. And I think we already saw quite a bit of the first 2 hours of the game, so...
Miss Roy? Miss Roy?
let me
Miss Roy.
skip!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I just hope I got
I
it
really
this
need you to
time around.
focus
I
right
don't
now.
want to go back.
I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
Yeah,
No,
Maurice, I
No.
agree.
I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body? What?
Well,
Really?
this,
What did you do after that?
well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
Use
No,
nice
but I-
What
pick.
did-
No,
No,
nothing.
What did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you
Let
remember what
me
you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What
Interesting.
makes you so sure it was murder?
Well,
Oh, have
no, Miss.
But how do you...
Mr.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning.
Don't know
What can you
anything.
tell me about her?
Don't know anything.
I don't really
You...
No,
We've learned... What can you tell me about him?
Oh
I
no.
don't know, Molly.
That... It's very... odd.
What is?
Both Mr. Spade and Mrs. Cruz are prime suspects in this case, and yet we have very little evidence on either of them. It's almost as if someone has cleaned up after them. I really hope I'm wrong, though. Because if I'm right, that would be obstruction of justice, and the people, or person, responsible could face very serious consequences. But hey, I guess we'll know soon enough.
Okay, hopefully. Hopefully I didn't miss out.
Bernard sounded really dejected on the phone. Time to see what that's about, I guess. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
We got this.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
Did you
Are you
lose your
okay?
job yet again?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
what? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
I just hope that that is the indicator I was hoping for.
Oh, right. Come in. So, I suppose you know why you're here?
About the murder.
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, as you may be aware, the hotel's reputation has taken a solid hit. We've been mocked and ridiculed by the papers. It's truly humiliating. And that's not even the worst of it. With a story like this, guests may not flood through our doors again for a very long time. If ever, I may have no choice but to sell the hotel. Just years of arduous work gone down the drain. Anyway, it's clear now that we're going to have to tighten our belts for at least a couple of months, which means cutting off dead weight.
I suppose I'm the dead weight.
Yes. I mean, not you specifically, but some of your colleagues certainly are. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
Well,
I take my job
thank you.
very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
You know what? I quit. Yeah.
You can't fire me. Because I quit.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month.
Actually, she should have let herself get fired and get the severance payment. Idiot move there, Sophie. Although I have no idea if that is the case in 1960s Canada. But who knows? If there is, don't quit. Let yourself get fired.
That'll be all.
But well, too late. We made our choices.
Hey.
What a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
I appreciate the solidarity, but you really didn't have to do that.
I think it's for the best. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Oh, well, he's been itching to get rid of me ever since he took over from Raymond. Now that he's hell-bent on cutting expenses, it was obvious I would be one of the first to go.
Next.
So, what's next for you?
I think I'm done working under Bernard's or Linda's. Maybe it's time I become my own Bernard. I could, but
No.
I'm...
Me too.
Right. Kiss one more time.
Kiss me?
Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
Let's get ourselves doubly fired by that bigot.
I know.
Can we skip now? Thank you. Kind. Let's go on. Well, what do you think would happen?
What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
Yeah, I think so. Paul will probably become a famed photographer. His portrait of you will be hanged at the Louvre, entitled The Inconspicuous Maid. It will sell for millions.
Is that so?
Yeah, and Anne and Marcella will ride into the sunset on the back of two Appaloozas, watching over their newly acquired ranch. They'll be constantly followed by their only sheep. They'll call him Paul, for old time's sake.
I like that. I just want them to be happy.
Me too.
Uh-oh.
What's he doing here again?
Did I mess up?
Let's not make a scene, all right?
A scene? What the hell's going on?
Beth, it's okay.
I warned you where obstruction of justice would get you, Miss Roy. So here we are. You're under arrest.
What? This is bullshit. You can't do this. Sophie,
Oops.
we'll get you a lawyer. It'll be okay. God.
Where did I mess up, though? Oh well. At least I got our lovebirds out there. Disgruntled client charged in Clarington Hotel murder case. He doesn't even get a picture. Method acting. Ooh, he went on to be an actor like he wanted to. Kinda nice. And he got to go to Lindsay. Nice. Well, it is good for all the deviants, I would say, since we got Paul, Marcella, and Anne to walk free, but, well, we got... Yes! Bernard was kicked out. Nice. But this is considered the good ending as far as I can remember. But apparently I messed up somewhere. And they figured out that I messed with the evidence. Seriously. Yeah, quite a few. I know I should let this roll at its original pace, but I can't. I just can't anymore. I'm done. I think I might go through this again with Andrew at some point in time, but I will need some time off of this game. Maybe I should have left the board untouched, because that made it obvious. Let me see. How many are missing? I'm missing 10 achievements now. Of which 3 are hidden. Alright. Sure. What is your question? How may I help you? It kind of depends on what I play next. If I get done with the Centennial case in time. Sorry. What did it say? 15 hours? Ooh, this is gonna cut it close. It will probably, if it is preload on the 25th, I won't necessarily be able to start it on that day. I would have to check if I can start the game, or if it really is just preload. In that case, I wouldn't be able to open the game. I can just install it. If I can play it on the 25th, I will probably play it on the 25th. But yeah. All right. I'm gonna guess. Sorry. I'm so tired now. Yakuza 8 release 26. Steam 25th. Oh, right. But wouldn't it be the 27th for us then? Just before the weekend, but depending on where you are located and which source you are referring, the release date appears to be a day earlier, on 25th. The Steam page for Infinite Wealth, for example, the game's release date is listed as the 25th. This is likely due to time zone differences and the possibility that the Steam version will unlock for play same time across the globe, based on a time zone ahead of your own. Unless something changes, PC players in the West will likely be able to play the game the day before the 25th. So I guess there's a possibility that I can play on the 25th. No. If you plan to play the game on console, digital access is locked until midnight in your own time zone, 12 a.m. on the 26th. Japan is ahead? Oh yeah. All right. I would still have to install it, so no promises there that I will be able to play on the 25th. I'll try, but there is a possibility that it will not happen on that very day. So you don't have to worry about that. Mm. Yeah. I'm just currently trying. It would suck to leave the Centennial case unfinished. But I do want to play as soon as possible when the uh... All right. Shorter one, yeah. But I played pretty much through all my short ones already, I think. Don't worry. Well, this bed we made was probably the shortest ones. Let's see. Let's make Google. Paranormal site playtime. Yeah, that one. Paranormal side apparently is shorter, but since that's a visual novel and I'd have to read all that, I'm not so sure. Main plus extra. Leisure time 16 hours, okay, and Centennial case. How long to play? Okay, leisurely, 22 hours, 22 and a half. And the other one is leisurely 16 and a half. I would still have to rush a bit, but it should be fine. As for the Centennial case, I know the first case already, the prologue case, since I played the, what's it called? The demo. When was it? Buried Stars, playtime. uh, okay, I think main story is gonna be the first playthrough, would also be roughly 16 hours. Main plus extra is 35. And I've read in the reviews that apparently the first one you get, the first ending you get is a forced bad end, which sucks. What else did I say? I think that was it, right? Ah, yeah, Beacon Pines. Beacon Pines, playtime. Oh, well, Beacon Pines is a short one with only 6.5 hours. So I guess that's the shortest out of those that are still. Yeah, I don't know why it's stuck in my head. Out of those left to play, that I gave up for voting. So, playtime in order would be shortest to longest. Beacon Pines, Paranormicide, Centennial Case, and then Buried Stars. So I guess Beacon Pines is next. Nobody voted for it though. Wouldn't be very nice now, would it? Oh, mambo. I love how from the shorter games, Beacon Pines and Paranormicide both are roughly 70%. Then it drops, ratings wise, it drops to 70% for the Centennial Case. And Buried Stars is also at 70%. How nice of you. All right. Yeah, Beacon Pines is probably gonna be better for the last few days. And then we'll play Paranormicide right after. After Yakuza 8. Ah, no, it's alright. It's alright. So yeah. I don't want to play P3 already. Again, I just finished it basically, so it would feel weird to go right back into it. Sure, with a different look. Hopefully better fighting experience, but it is still the same story after all. I doubt they did a Final Fantasy VII remake on that one and pulled a, well, now everything changes kind of thing. I doubt it. It wouldn't. Could they pull it off? Hmm. Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it. But yeah, okay. So Beacon Pines is next, then the Centennial case, then Yakuza 8, then the Centennial case, then P3 remake, and then I don't know. Nomicide, Bird Stars, something else entirely. What else is supposed to be released this year? Kinda not up to speed when it comes to releases this year yet. Well, I'll figure it out as the time goes on. Yeah, thanks for keeping me company as well, even though you pretty much only caught the end of it. Me struggling to get the ending I want, I guess. But we did all right, I would say. Just took me four tries to get the ending I wanted, and I still got Sophie locked up. But oh well. Oh, don't worry, Erica. You can go to sleep now. You can go sleep now, little baby. Little bean can now sleep. All right. Did it work? Yeah. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you next time. Take care, and bye-bye. Sleep tight. He barely gets any use these days, so understandable. Give him a break.